serve the Omnissiah.
And we're back. Hello to people in YouTube land who just missed out on me wearing a dragon hat. I don't feel at all bad about teasing you with this knowledge. Okay. Right. Aavak, you beheaded yourself. Does it hurt without the dragon head? Ah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm Welsh. I just grow a new body part, even the head, if it gets chopped off. Okay. Right. Well, let's see what we're up to next. I feel quite comfortable with that fight. I don't think we need to worry too much about changes to the game so far. Thank you very much, Calvin Plays. Nadolig Llawen. My Welsh is rusty after not speaking it for many years after my parents died, but I hope you've had a great Christmas. Oh, thank you so much for that charity cheer. You did say it right. Nadolig Llawen. I chi hefyd. 2 Aavak heads. 2 heads better than 1, I think. Unless they're controlled by 1 brain, in which case they're probably not. Oh, the Kastelan Robot. Really? Would you like to see me take that out? I'm gonna have to go and get it, but I can do that, yeah. I can totally do that. Right, I think Belial is stupid strong. I think we need to get LMC and Leafin caught up. Yes, indeed I do. So. Leafin, let's make you a bit faster. Leafin is now crazy fast. Next up. Machine Spirit attacks deal +2 damage. Power field generators cost less to use. Could get both of those. No ranged weapons that equip +1 damage, +3 meter movement, +1 physical and energy armor. That's actually really powerful. Let's go for the machine spirit upgrades. We're not going to go for... Well, actually, let's go back a second. Are they all giving +3 movement now? Oh, because if so, I feel a little bit sad about that. No, not all of them do. Okay, that's decent then. Let me check. What upgrade have you got in your head? You haven't got one. Okay, that's what we're going for then. There we go. And some extra crit damage. I think it would be wise to try and get this as well, because then our machine spirit damage is going to be really high. Have we got armor? +1 physical armor right now. Well, let's first and foremost pop on your new face. Bob. Maru, or praise Aavak, the Omni Hydra. Thank you. No Star Hopsqueak. Good night, my fellow Dapplings. I hope you will all be well and take good care of each other. Oh, I'm sure they will. Take care, Hopsqueak. Thanks for dropping by. Right. Well, Leafin is up to 14 now. Could we afford to do one more upgrade? We could. I'm actually going to grab this And the reason for that is so that we can share the protection out a little bit. Okay, now you've got a lot more that you can do. So, first and indeed foremost, it's going to take 2. There we are. So we've got 2 more slots. I'm going to take this one out. Actually, no, we're going to keep it there. Become the priority target of enemies in range and gain 1 physical and 1 energy armor for 1 round. That would take you up to 2 too. It's not bad. It's got a cooldown of 2 though. Not super thrilled on that one. You've got the Omnissiah X. Don't really want to take that away. What do we want to go for? I could give you Curator Claw, but I don't really think that's necessarily a good option. I think it would probably be better to give you something which would increase your energy damage. Given you've got 2 energy weapons, yeah, okay. Let's do that then. There we go. Leafin is updated. Aavak, I like being slow and tanky, able to take a lot of damage and dish it out all the same. Well, you're more of a healer, really. Aavak is a dragon. Dragons are often red. Mars is a red planet. The Adeptus Mechanicus hail from Mars. Aavak is playing a game about the Admech. Aavak is the Omnissiah. It's only a logical conclusion. Oh my lord. You're on to me. Okay, well, I think we should probably go and smack around a boss. That said, again, the Kastelan Robot would be nice as well. I mean, it really is tempting. Kepra Skitari have located a reanimation chamber in the tomb of Ecropis. She has requested it to be destroyed to hinder the Necron's ability to repair the fallen. I mean, who are we to argue with that? Though, I just remembered I didn't actually rename the file after I split the recording. So, let me quickly do that. There we are. It would be Mech Stream 1. There we are. Donk. Okay, I think we're going to do this one to get the Kastelan Robot. And of course, take all of you. And they'll die so quickly though. Alright then, we'll take 2 of them, because it costs nothing. And I just don't use my other units right now. Good news for once, Magos. My Skitari scouts have identified a reanimation chamber in the tomb of Ecropis. It's more than just another sarcophagus. This machine is being used to repair and even resurrect fallen Necrons. Combat doctrine states such a resource should not be denied to the enemy. My thinking too. My Skitari are tied up holding the line in the tomb, but a surgical strike against the reanimation machine could cripple the enemy's ability to keep the pressure on us. There is much that needs our attention on Silver Tenebris Subdomina, but if it is possible to see this reanimation device destroyed, it should be done. Leveling your units gives you a number of things. First, it increases the perks that you have through disciplines. Secondly, it'll increase the hit points. Thirdly, it'll increase augmentation points that you have, which allows you to equip better gear. From the data acquired on the tomb thus far, I extrapolate the reanimation chamber is in the depths of the tomb and heavily defended. Of course, Magos. Would you expect anything less? The Omnissiah is pleased to see obstacles in our path, for by overcoming them, we learn more. Thus, through hardship, the totality of knowledge grows. I'll try to bear that in mind. One day you'll be a Magos and you will understand these things. Oof. This is a big map. Wow. We've got a lot of stuff to do. So much stuff. Much to do. Okay, the path we will take. We're going to go up, around, up through, take that out, come back down, grab all of these, take this one out, and then hit there. So, onwards to a glyph first. Alright, let's have a look. Sure. 73 Blackstone. Hooray! Next glyph. The glyphs probably should be visited after I've done a couple of things, though, because they have an option of giving us quite a lot of stuff. But again, more Blackstone. I'm really here for the levels. Our presence has been detected. That's fine. A strange sight greets the cohort in the chamber. A Necron warrior appears to be fused into the wall, as if it was teleported into it. It looks not unlike a teleporter accident, which are not unknown when using the unpredictable technology. Still, it is the first time you've seen a Necron fall victim to such a thing. Peruse, propagandize, take pick grabs of the site so it can be distributed amongst the Skitarii. It's proof that the Necrons are not as technologically infallible as they seem. Sure. The sight of the hapless Necron makes for an image of rare hope among the humans fighting the tomb complex. The Skitarii take pleasure in the sight of the stricken Xenos, and the cohort takes comfort and strength from the fact they have helped concentrate the demoralizing counteract the demoralizing conditions of the tomb. I try to do the sorts of things that the person for whom I'm carrying out the mission would want. So, in the sense of Kepra, something to embolden the troops. Scaveler, examining Xenos technology. For Vidix, purging it, so on and so forth. The missions are emergent for what I understand. Extra Necrons in battle, that's fine. It reminds me of one of the fabricators for making replacement components. Maybe it is connected to the reanimation chamber? The Necrons certainly have a need for spare parts. The cohort comes across a large machine with a reservoir of silvery liquid metal and large jaws for compressing the liquid into molds. Operate, opportunism, booby-trap the machine. That would both destroy the machine and the Necrons operating it. Obliterate. Blow up the machine and put it beyond enemy use. We're going to booby-trap it. A simple grenade trap is placed behind the machine. A short while afterwards, explosions are heard from the machine's location, and the Skitarii report severe damage in the scattering of Necron components, suggesting the trap worked admirably. The cohort takes comfort from the fact their cunning struck a blow against the unexpecting Necrons. I think the servitors are technically already dead. Medically dead, anyway. They're pretty much cyborg zombies. Yeah, they are more or less cyborg zombies. So, what you're saying is you're hiding your true intentions to please those above you. Is this your clever ruse to avoid suspicion of heresy? I mean, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Heresy? I don't even know him. A dying Skitarii lies in the doorway of this chamber. Her wounds are severe enough to be certain she will not live for long. It is only her augmentics that have kept her alive until now. She reaches up at the cohort as they approach. Please, you must listen. Question the Skitarii about what she knows. Cautious. Check the area for whatever mortally wounded. Capra, compassionate. The trooper's final moments are made bearable by a dose of neurodampener and desensitizing of her pain receptors. She expires without imparting what she has to say, but at least her anguish has ended. The cohort's time has been taken up, however, with no practical benefit. That's a bit of a shame. I was hoping that she would just tell us, but we would try to make her comfortable while it was happening. That was a bit of a pain. They've got the upper hand then as we're going into a main battle. Welcome back, Calvin. I hope you had a delicious noms. You think a lot of the missions themselves are set, but the layout and events are randomized. Yes. That's what I took Unspeakable to be asking. Well, there's only one way out in here, which is kind of a pain in the bum. Get everyone in position. And then... yeah, it costs me a little bit to pop them in. Yeah, let's cancel. I don't need the servitors, let's be honest. Oh, I'm familiar with this bloody place. I disapprove of this one. It was our first, and I think only loss. Alrighty ho then. Sure. Let's head out. We have got something we can scan over there. 21 health. That's actually quite a lot. Wow. I'm gonna hold position here. Magus Belial, let's move on. If I can get everyone around here to engage at the same time, that would be ideal. Collect all cognition points. Have we got anything that has a lot of cognition points? We don't, actually. That's a bit of a shame. Alright. I do need some more cognition, though. Once again, not much for me to do, so I'm not going to do anything. Collect the cognition while we can. It's a bit of a slow deployment right now. But these will happen every now and then. Now, Leafin, you are crazy fast. At this point, you could engage to some degree. Yeah, let's get in here. Leafin is super duper fast. Okay, let's grab that. It's still going to cost me another cognition point to get over there. That's a bit of a shame, but I don't mind too much, I guess. Let's go grab this cognition point from over there. There's no point in leaving it, because it'll... everything will respawn on the next turn, so... Right. Let's sweep up. There we go. So first and foremost, grab 2 cognition points. Can I... no, I can't reach that one. Oh, really? Oh, that's vexing. Okay, well, I guess I'm moving in then. Right, you've got some armor, you do not. So let's grab your cognition points. Next up, I would like you to power axe in the face. 4 damage, it's not terrible. Drive it back. It has not got a melee weapon. One to 2. Please don't roll 1. There we go. Nice. I could go and grab this cognition, actually, and then pull back again. Because Leafin, once again, is crazy fast. Now, if I really want to, utilize this, drop my cognition cost, use this for an extra 3 damage for 1 round. Then 9 to 11 or 8 to 10 there. Sure. One shy. Bit of a shame there, but oh well. If we move up, this one will move. It'll move in and hurt us a bit, but not too much actually. We're gonna move up because when this tries to move, it's gonna get clobbered. Birthday mode. Aavak. Gift ordered equals true. Shipping equals processing. While waiting. Eagerness for unboxing video. Plus birthday mode. Oh, Maru. Fantastic. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Have we got 2 Necron warriors coming out right now? Okay. Oh, Canoptech scarabs. Actually, they're not so bad since you can kind of farm them. Do I want some more servitors? I do. One there, please. Another one there. Right, so for servitors, go ahead and wallop. Fantastic. Thank you. Now this is going to annoy the dickens out of these guys because this servitor right here is now blocking both of them from leaving. I'm going to tell you to be priority. And that's your turn. I would very much like you to be able to get in there. Well, quick as you like. I could grab this first, but no, I don't think there's a reason to. Just charge up. We'll hit it with some energy attacks, then move in. Use that to pull down the cost. Reveal. Oh, we already know your statistics. Okay. Still probably one of the better ones to use. Follow up with this. Not really a big hit, but still not bad. Move in. Grab 2 cognition points. Hit with the Omnissiah X. We'll still do 2 for 4 damage. And drive you back a bit. Since we've now oh, actually no, we've not removed its armor. Never mind. My bad. Actually, we could get down here to pick up this cognition point as a result of that. A direct result of it, actually. But it gets to go next, I believe. Oh no, that one does. With that in mind then... The servitor is going to be the target of everything over there. And we'll end our turn here. There we go. Don't know how much damage we did there, but hopefully it was a decent amount. That hurt a lot. But I get a little bit of cognition each time that happens. No, don't use that yet. This will get an opportunity to attack me, but I don't think it's going to do much damage. No, just 1 damage. That's fine. And I get cognition for it as well. So at this point, use this, get everyone to want to attack you, so we're spreading out the damage and possibly not going to lose any of our troops. That would be the ideal scenario. March in so that it this one is still going to have to take an attack of opportunity. Oh, really? Oh, that's annoying. I thought you were going to go for him. Oh, well. It's done now. There's not much I can do about it. Oh, if I could get over there, I don't mind. I could hit them all with a flamer. Let's march in. Calvin, please. Since the last year it didn't go through on my end for some weird reason. Chat trivia, I don't know. In the Pokemon anime, what was Ash Ketchum's original choice as a starter Pokemon, but overslept and got a fat yellow rat instead? Oh, oh, Pikachu. Alright, let's get some cognition from you, please, and thank you. Yeah, sure. Go for an attack. Cut. Now, from here, I would be able to hit all of you still. It's going to do a little bit of damage. But not a whole lot. Go on, move on through. Now. This, oh, can be used in melee, really. That's amazing. Go for it. That is such a good weapon. Such a good weapon. I should have used that. Damn it, I forgot. What do? Well, first and foremost, let's... Oh, well, we can't take that shot yet. Let's march up, then take the shot. We can only gather one cognition point, unfortunately. Still, worth it. Grab the cognition. Do a little bit of damage. Actually, don't. Not yet. We might take it out. If we get high roll, good enough. We can now remove it. Perfect. Get a cognition point back. Then we can spend that cognition point if I want to. That being said, if I use this, then I would be able to use that to hit a couple of people at the same time. I'm going to move in so that I'm within range to cause some damage to this one when it takes its turn. Wallop. And the other, please. Double wallop. It's going to be very close to death now. Which is just as well because it does a whole lot of ouch. A whole lot. Please remove these guys. If you'd be so... Well, actually. Okay. I've got a couple of things I need to do first. First and foremost, wander over here. Take these out. There you go. And that's them done for. Next, walk all the way over here. So now this is going to have to take 2 hits before it can get out of... Ah, damn it. I did not go to plan. As it happens, I completely miscalculated. Like I do. Wow, critical. That worked in my favor. Excellent. Now I can find out what your stats are. Not very high. Not very high at all. 5. That was glorious. Well, that worked well for me, though I really had no right for it to work that well. Two burn damage. Good, good, good. Canoptech Scarabs are back in play. Honestly, I should just go ahead and take you out. Then march over here to grab this cognition point to bring you back up to 2. Step over there, use this to find out about you. This Necron Immortal, let's find out about your stats. 12. Bit of a pain. There's not much I'm going to be able to do to save my my servitor there. Unfortunately, if I do this, though, I'm going to hit 2 of my own people. But I will take out 2 enemies at the same time. Tricky one, really. No, I think I'm going to disable that. We're going to just try and wipe these out. In fact, we can't fail. Following that, we can actually take you out. So let's do that one as well. Okay. Not a bad move. You're going to take out him down there. 6 that. Yeah, even if I'd fully healed, wouldn't have saved him. 2 burn damage. Good. Should take 2 burn damage as well. Collect some cognition points from over here. Now, if I could get over there, I could hit both of them. But it'll cost me 1 cognition point. Like, drat. Can't do it. From here, though, I could. Okay, let's move in. This will work in our favor, ultimately. I'm going to use this to gain 2 cognition points. Or rather, decrease the cost of this by 2 cognition points. And I'm going to wallop you with quite a lot of energy damage. Very nice indeed. 1 down. That'll give me an extra cognition point back. And that was unexpectedly good. Who's going to be up next? You are. So let me move in. Oh, really? Oh, well, that's just annoying. Ugh. That is a little bit frustrating. Oh well, let's get all my attack pre-sealed. I wanted to step forward and do a bit more damage, but alas, I couldn't. It spent it. It's fine. That will do. Take him out. Very nicely done. Collect a cognition point, please. With that cognition point, we have now won this round. And we'll collect all the rest of the cognition as well. There we go. Not too bad. And we did it, leaving with all of our tech priests full health. Okay. Any plans to finish that one factory you started? It's been a while, and I love that series. Yes, definitely. There are plans to finish. I assume you're talking about the smart factory I was doing. Such a prize category rare. I plus desire plus want it on my slab. Dissection equals imminent. A Necron warrior lies in the chamber ahead, an unusual sight since they usually teleport away upon deactivation. It appears severely defective, with one arm withered as if by deformity, and half its ribcage and skull appearing partially melted. Could this be the result of a malfunction in the reanimation chamber? Perhaps the Necrons are not the inscrutable masters of such technology after all. Then take the Necron so it can be fully examined on the Cestus Metallican. Oh, well, that's what Scapula asked for. Well tried. One of the cohort picks up the Necron so it can be taken back to the Cestus Metallican. A few moments later, it comes to life, raking the trooper with steel-hard fingers and emitting a hideous screeching noise. The rest of the cohort wrestle the construct to the ground and destroy it with close-range fire. It is impossible to salvage the Necron now, and the affected trooper must fight on with their wounds. Well, I did what you asked me to. Okay, another battle. Ooh. 2 immortals. That's not so bad, actually. Star battle. I think this one should go quite well. Okay, so first and foremost, grab this cognition point. Next, really don't want that immortal again to move around. It'll hit both of them. Glorious. Okay, let's use this. And we'll increase the energy damage as well. Now, there is unfortunately a chance I might break this in one go. Ah! No, it's 3 to 4 damage, and that's the best it can do. Yes, because it's the area of effect. So even at max damage, we will still be able to scan this. And it was max damage too. Just as well. Okay. Let's find out what its stats are. Okay, so it has very high energy resistance. It's going to do 1 damage to me. I don't care. Oh, 2 damage. Okay, it can do a little bit more damage than I thought. Scan. There we go. Then follow up with some cognition point retrieval. Oh, I can grab cognition points from that. Wow, didn't realize that. Then an Omnissiah axe attack. Yes, it would be wise for me to do this. Then step forward. So we keep it in combat. This is gonna hurt. That did hurt, yeah. Through pain, I find wisdom. Right. Let's grab these 2 cognition points. So I've got a funny feeling. If I mark this just right, No, I'll hit him as well. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You don't need to do that. Let's reduce the cost. Use my flamer. There we go. Then we are going to... If I can. Oh, this will be glorious if I can pull her off. Step up. Grab the 2 cognition points off this console. Destroy the console. And then carefully walk around this Necron. Activate high energy. Laser beam of death. Oh, this is amazing. Belial, you have outdone yourself this time. 2-4. Excellent. Right. Tell me what stats this one has left. It's down. 3-4. Kind of. Not quite, but it's close enough. Alright. We could get all the way down here and attack. I could get all the way down there and pick up all of that cognition. Right on the edge of my movement, so I have to walk this. I can't afford to step forward and then back. So let's do that. Recently, I figured since I watch so much YouTube videos, I may as well start working out lifting weight and doing push-ups. While I'm otherwise just staring at the screen. Yeah, I often work out while I'm watching streams. Right, let's step up. Do a bit of damage, might as well while we're here. There we go. And please heal all tech priests. Nice, that was a good heal. Okay, that was a pretty amazing round. You're going to do a bit of damage, but it's not a biggie. Belial has taken out so many of the enemy here. My lord. Belial, you utter beast. There we go, and... grab the cognition from over there. Yeah, tech priests are crazy powerful. They're meant to be, though. That's their thing. Let's move in. First and foremost, smack with the Omnissiah X. Wow. That was a hell of a hit. In fact, we're going to be able to take this one down with the next attack. There we go. Then step up and grab the cognition pod as well. And that turn, we may be able to wrap this up in one go. Sure, let's move in. Grab 2 cognition points off this corpse. Ah, it's blocked. Really? By that... My lord. Okay. Hit it with this then. When it takes its move, it's going to kill itself, so I don't have to do anything else, really. I could, I suppose, but... it's not much point. With that, and it's possible we won't kill it, but we'll try. There we go. Excellent. And we get another 2 cognition as well. That was super fast. Hey, Belial, you are being ridiculously boss once again. We dropped that by 5 awakening. And healed for 3. And got a bunch of Blackstone. Bonkers insane. Aavak. Hi, Bilal. You're OP and need a div. Right. Let's go ahead and see what this glyph gives us. Blackstone. There's no point in trying to keep this below 3. Because it will always advance at least by 3. This area of the Tomb of Acropis is haunted by auditory hallucinations. The Secretari have reported them, and now the cohort hears distant screaming and human muttering in an unknown language. It could be related to the reanimation chamber, or perhaps some sort of mind-altering radiation. System check. The cohort can find no suspicious routines running in their comm links or cranial augmentics. Meanwhile, the hallucinations change tone, now speaking to the cohort in their own dialect of low Gothic and promising death, mutilation, or servitude at Necron hands. It's a bit grim. How's everyone today? Hope folks had a good holiday. I have had a very, very pleasant holiday, Bilal. How about yourself? I hope you've had a good time. Did you spend any time with family or more of a chill-out time? The chamber ahead is hung with racks of mechanical limbs, evidently spares for repairing damaged Necron constructs on the fly. Quite apart from being a rather disconcerting sight, it could represent a rare opportunity to gather intelligence on the mechanisms and technology of the Necron warforms. Ransack. Okay. The cohort thoroughly roots through the chamber, looking for more profound secrets than the spare limbs can grant them. As if in response, several of the limbs reanimate and attack, spider-like, acting under some built-in instinct for self-defense. The cohort is forced to fall back and seal the chamber, and while they do so without injury, their act of intrusion cannot have gone unnoticed. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We defeat them quickly enough, then it won't matter. I just sat around playing video games, meeting up with family this weekend. Oh, nice.